Good evening and welcome to the WFO Racing Network. We're live tonight with the RGC Xfinity Series, and we're at Iowa Speedway for Chase Race number 1. So I got Sir Brazen Bull in the booth with me. This is Vern. Brazy, are these guys fired up and ready to go?
I believe they are. We've been watching them around the track. We've been seeing some interesting pushes. Obviously, during practice, they're trying to see what they can and can't do with the car, and it's been quite the showcase in the practices. We'll see how it goes. They should be able to get over halfway with fuel, so tires will be the issue, and we'll just in for an interesting race.
Well, welcome back, B&B. Welcome back to the chat there. You're always more than welcome to come in the booth, too. But welcome to the chat at the very least. She may be working, though, right, Brazy?
She's working tonight.
Gotcha. We're taking a look at some of the different paint schemes. And Tommy's car says it all right there. Bush. And it just keeps going. I've been good. I've been really good. It was good to have an off week, but it's good to be back this week and get Chase Race number 1 fired up. And it's like a 50% possibility I'll be in the truck tomorrow night, Brazy, or is it 20
Yeah, I
or
think
10?
I'm pretty much set up.
Did we negotiate that out last week or week before last? I can't remember.
I mean, it sounded like there was something going on, but I couldn't remember if that was this week or if it was next week. But either way, I think I'm ready to go. So,
well, I'm pretty sure that Bert was telling me he didn't like Iowa or something. He didn't want to do that.
well, I know I was talking to him earlier, and he goes, "I thought I liked this track, but I don't think I do."
You're gonna come and say hello earlier, but got scared like a bitch. I don't think so. I just don't see you as a scared type there, Bibby.
Well, you wouldn't have been able to talk to him anyways. He was muted.
I was muted out. So, and that's usually because I'm not actually at the computer when I'm muted out, Brazy, just so you know. I do things like take the dog out before the broadcast and make sure he's taken care of and anything else I need to do. And I always fill my drink up before. So I'll always have a glass of sweet tea or a glass of lemonade before every broadcast. And I try to make it last. That's my plan. I try to stay away from the drinking during the broadcast thing. When you're running the cameras and stuff, you get drunk, you'll start clicking buttons. Next thing you know, just Rick will be the 23 here. You'll just mix them all up. And everybody being the wrong car numbers, Brazy, it'll just be a clusterfuck.
And with the luck that you have, I mean, it's already somewhat of an issue. We don't need to add to it.
Yeah, we don't need to add any clusterfucks to the situation, do we?
No, we don't.
We got enough of those going on. Looking at the 21 car sitting at the end of pit road, and I believe these guys are. Did they finish up qualifying, Brazy?
They did.
So what do we got? 52 seconds before we grid.
I do believe so.
I'll make sure this is right, but we're going to get the starting order going right here. Starting P1 tonight, you see that number 26 of Keaton tripping his outside, a teammate in the number 4 of Austin Wagner. Not a bad guy to have start next to you, Brazy. Third tonight, qualifying P3 is going to be the 56 of John T. Wimbish, who we know was on the cutoff in the trucks. How is he in Xfinity here? I need to look at the points while I'm doing it, Brazy. I need to know who our chase contenders are. Who's those guys racing for a championship? We know that the pole sitter Keaton Tripp is. Dakota Floyd, Ricky
So we got Dakota Floyd, Ricky, Adam Matz, Justin Ritchie, Tommy Haynes, Brandon Showers, Justin Gaines, Jacob Daniels, Chuck Sweeting, Richard Holland, and Travis Smith.
12th place.
Is who I've got.
12th place in that is going to change in the Tuesday night because I believe the win puts Travis Smith in. Yep, so Travis Smith is going to close out the top 12 in points right here. We got Holland, Sweeting, Daniels, Gann, Showers, Tommy Haynes, the bootlegger, Richie, Matz. So you're right, Brazy, you went through the list. That's your drivers racing for a championship, but your starting grid, we're going to get back to that real quick. P3 tonight, 56 of John Wimbish, and his outside in fourth, you're going to get the 31 of Richard Holland. Oh, that's the wrong button to click. Fifth tonight, Justin Gann, another one of the chase drivers, and his outside, another chase driver. Chuck Sweeting starting sixth. Gann will be starting fifth. Yeah, that's right. Seventh tonight, Dakota Floyd in the 24. And his outside in eighth is going to be Adam Matz in the 9. Starting ninth tonight, Jeff Gilmore making a start here in the 57 car. And his outside in 10th, you're going to see Jerry Cochran. He's making a start again this season, driving a 93 car. 11th tonight, Tommy Haynes in number 17, the bootlegger. The Bush with all the shh. And then add some shh. We'll just keep shh. All right. Just Rick starting 12th in the 10 car here. 13th tonight, Jacob Daniels driving a 72 car, and his outside in 14th, Nick Hunt driving a 60. 15th tonight, Justin Ritchie in the 55, and his outside is a guy we love to have in the booth. He's funny. I like this fella, Randy Showers in the 21 car. Starting 16th. Who we got in 17th, Brazy?
17th, we got the one and only Burt Wilson starting tonight in that 70 car. And next to him is going to be Roy Hyde in that 00 starting 18th. Then the next row behind them, we got John Sanu in the 86 car in 19th. And James McRae next to him in 20th. Then we're going to have TJ Lee in that Keeping It Real 34 machine in 21st, and Brandon Showers will be next to him in that 23, starting in 22nd. Adam Pettit in the 49 is going to be starting 23rd, with Ivan Jones in that 53 on the outside of him. Mike J. Mitchell in that number 2 is going to be starting 25th tonight, with Craig Sykes to his outside in 26th. Gary Wright is going to be starting 27th in that 35 car, and Seth Steele is going to be the 28th car in the number 66 tonight.
Mine's backwards. I got Seth Steele starting 27th and Gary Wright 28th.
Ah, okay.
And that's it. Good job, Brazy. That's the starting lineup right there for you tonight. We're going to get back to the front of the field and get ready for a green flag. Hey, Ivan, good luck to you, buddy.
Ivan, good luck.
One feller who can message more on YouTube and drive more than anybody I know, Brazy. He's definitely, we could make him like a social media mascot for WFO. He could do it while he's racing. He could run like a Twitter account.
Well, there you go.
And do it while he's racing. He goes, okay, this is what it's like to race at WFO. The guy in the broadcast booth now is a jackass. We want the old guy that did it back.
Green flag.
We're green flag and racing. Or they want Brazy to do it.
Does that mean I'm the jackass?
No, I'm the jackass.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering on that.
Village Idiot, top left-hand corner. No, actually, you qualify as that now.
I was going to say, I think I qualify for that now. You guys told me last time.
You did. Well, we know who the old guy is, DMS. We don't have to guess on that one. We know who bent me over and got me without lube.
Ooh.
Took it rough this season, didn't I, Brazy?
Yes, you did.
Yeah, yes, this is one of the 5 important races right here, DMB. This is chase race number 1 of 5. Oh, we got a car sideways. It's a 4-car, Austin Wagner. He was definitely headed in the wrong direction, and he's dropping so damn fast that I can't catch him. All right, we'll get him settled out here. It's time to hit our instant replay and see if we can break this whole thing tonight.
Oh, boy.
He was wrecking before that, so let's back her up again. He got loose all by himself. I thought he had it saved, but he overcorrected, and it came around on him when he snatched that wheel again. And booyah! Just like that, we got caution number 1 on lap number 2, Brazy. How about it? It was a solo spin, so he's not going to affect any other driver, it doesn't look like. Which is... And I don't even think he hit anything.
Nope, he just spun.
He just spun around
the
all by
inside
himself, and he didn't hit another driver and didn't even hit a wall.
Nope.
Yep, we're getting a restart right after start, B&B. You're lucky to get those. Yeah, Nation. What are you doing in the chat? Oh, I mean, what is he doing in the chat? She's lucky to get those 5.
I don't know.
We're getting the 5 races. We do it every season. It's the chase. Unless the fucking world ends tonight, we're going to get those 5 races. Nation sitting next to you? Oh, boy.
Oof.
This has just gone south, Brazy. We're on lap 4, and it completely went south just like that. Running with scissors.
So did he just give himself a
Don't
pit stop? Or?
Don't choke, Nation. Did he penalize himself, Brazy?
That's what I'm wondering. It looks that way.
Well, I mean, if he's already back there, you ain't got to throw the penalty on him. That's the nice part about it. So he penalized himself. He knew what the penalty was going to be, Brazy. And we're just pacing right now. We're going to get ready for a restart after an initial start. So, and is John Sanu in this race tonight?
Yes, he is. He's currently running 18th.
Well, I'm going to get it out of the way early, and I'm going to say hello to Mr. and Mrs. Sanu. Thank you for tuning in and watching the races. I know John loves it when you guys tune in and watch, and so does all the guys here at the WFO Racing Network. And before we get too much farther into this, my prayers are for the whole Amy and Riddle family right now. And all of WFO's hearts are with Mama Riddle. We want Mama Riddle to get better. And we want her to watch our broadcast so we can tell her that, Brazy.
Absolutely.
I know Hal and Diana and them have a lot going on there. And, gosh, I know what it's like. And it wasn't that long ago I just went through a similar instance. And you hate to see people go through that. And it just tugs at your heart. So I want them to know that they're in the entire WFO Racing League's heart right now. That we do care, and if you need anything, you need to let us know. Pace car's in, and we're back to green flag racing. I'll tell you what, Brazy, the racing's got to go on here at WFO.
Absolutely.
We gotta keep spinning out the broadcasts and the races, and look who's in second now. I believe the driver of that Milwaukee 31 took that by default. He got a default.
He's got 3 wide behind him there for a second.
Yes, he did. And we got some good racing going on there, 2x2 back here. See the 30 car, Justin Gann in third. Jerry Cochran in the 92. He's got a pink ride out there. Is that Chuck Sweeting? Yes, it is. 75
it is.
car. Sweeting working the high side. You can run the middle and high here, Brazy. That's what's nice about Iowa. Particularly when the tires run. You're going to seem to want to move up a little bit, run that middle to high side. Because you can't run the bottom. It just gets too locked down tight there. How many laps before the next caution? With these guys, it's hard to predict, isn't it, Brazy?
It is.
I mean, we could sit here and be an educated guess, say about 20, but they might not have another caution the rest of the night. So, over under 2, Brazy. There's the caution.
There you go.
Yep, that didn't take long. Brandon Showers, maybe? No. Who's dropping? Yep, 23. So we're going to get our instant replay and see if we can break it. Ooh, I think we had a car come off the wall. 00, maybe?
No, I saw it. Looks like John Sanu got into the back end of Bert.
I'm taking a look here. Oh, yeah, and that's what got the 00 checked up, and when he come down, the 23 was there. So you're right. It was a whole different situation right here. Back it up one more time, and there was some bumper love going on, wasn't there, Brazy?
Yes, there was.
And the 70 got turned, and ooh, I'll bet that temper's flaring. Good job on Bert, though. He got a little damage from the 86, but he kept it out of the wall, man. So, well, oof. That's right. Well, oof. I can imagine we have Bert in a booth right now. We got Nation in the booth. What do you think about it, Nation?
No. Just no.
No. Know that the caution
just fucking no.
Okay, run with some more scissors then. And if you want to know the easier way, where's your gallon of bleach at?
It's right here next to the chair.
There you go. Mix you a nice stiff drink of it.
And I was only running with the kindergarten scissors. I mean, come on, I'm not a monster.
Well, did you at least take the protectors off?
Oh, hell no. That's dangerous.
Jesus.
No, he cannot help you now.
I need that fucking bottle of bleach.
Don't you have one next to your chair?
I retired it. When we quit broadcasting, I didn't need it no more, Nation.
Well, obviously, we didn't quit broadcasting now, did we?
Well, obviously, at one time, we did.
Yes, we did. And then that got all fucked up.
Yes, it did. I wouldn't have a clue as to how that happened.
Oh, hi, B&B. How are you? Yeah, I stole that from you, so fuck off.
Yeah, I know what you did.
Did you see what I did there?
Yeah, I know exactly what you did. It's called deflection. You know who else is good at that? The liberals.
I am not a liberal.
That was good, wasn't it, Bracy?
Shut up, Brace.
Walked him right into that one.
I did. We're not going down the politics road tonight, though.
No, fuck that.
No. We're keeping this
I don't like
fun.
any of them. Fuck them all.
We are keeping it fun, Nation. We should just focus on the drivers in the race. That would be cool, too. No.
Really?
No.
No, you know we're not going to do that.
We would have to completely rethink our life choices to do that.
Dude, I've been doing that for 20 years.
Me too. I haven't stopped, Nation. Every day.
Every motherfucking day.
Every fucking minute of every day I'm rethinking them. All right, 26 car Keaton Tripp restart in P1. 31 to his outside is Richard Holland. Restart in third, Jerry Cochran in the 92. You got Justin Gann in the 30. And Dakota Floyd in the 24 rounding out your top 5 right here on the restart. Now watch the 6th place car be leading this thing after they get past the start-finish line. There is Hal Lamy. Good to see you there, Hal.
Halamino. What up,
Good
bud?
evening,
How
Hal.
is the family doing? Pace cars in. Drop it. We're back to green flag racing here, Nation. Pace car gone.
She go.
Out of here. When will the pace car be back out on the track? That's the question.
About the end of this lap.
You're going to give them that long, huh, Nation?
Don't even shut the fucker off.
We got a hell of a heated battle right there with the 92 and the 31. They don't know who's going to get second. Jerry Cochran said, it's me, it's me, it's me. And he's going to clear the 31 of Richard Holland. That's going to move the 92 car up to the P2 spot right now. Holland following, but look at Sweeting back there like he's like a shark. He just do. He's sitting back there in fourth like the
zone, dude.
He's sitting back there in the fourth spot like just watching them, sizing them up, right? We seen Gann was up there, but he's dropped back here to what, the 6th position now, so not sure what's going on with the 30 car. Did he pit back there, Brazy? Is that what happened?
He did not.
Huh. He must have got shuffled around on that restart in the wrong direction. John Wimbish is 56 right back here in 7th behind him. Then we got a battle back there in 8th and 9th. That's going to be Gilmore in the 57, the 10 of just Rick. Enrique Del Toro.
Fagunde.
Escobar.
Oh, God, there was a bunch of them.
Fagunde Jr., the 3rd.
Yeah, that was in there. And you know what? He never, not once, yelled at me for doing that.
No, he didn't. Not one single time.
No, he didn't. I'm like, dude, why are you yelling at me for that?
He was one of the only drivers you could talk shit about that never yelled at you. He just laughed, Nation.
Yeah, I mean, he's a cool dude.
He
mean,
is.
The weed would help.
Why didn't you ever treat him like that, though?
I wasn't being mean.
You just wasn't being completely nice.
Dude, I'm never completely nice.
Well, in all fairness, he probably got that, is what I would think.
Yeah, maybe.
He probably.
Well, he's not completely nice either.
I don't know, Nation. He's a pretty damn nice guy.
He is a nice guy, but he's not completely nice.
Again, I don't. Oh, we got a car sideways. I think it's Gann in the 30. No? Who
No,
did that?
57 got up behind him and under him a little bit and
Knocked him loose.
broke him loose just a little bit.
Looked like
Just
the
a bit
57
outside.
was able to get off of him, and the 30 was able to save it. And that saved us caution flag number 3 within the first 25 laps. Because 150 was going to make for a long night, Nation. A long one.
Yeah, it's going to be a long one.
I'm going back to where the battle's at, though. 56 and 55 car.
55.
Look at that. We got the 57, 56, 55 all running right here together, Brazy. Can we separate these guys maybe on the next caution, give one of them an EOL and just break the number up a little bit?
Just get out a garden hose. That'll separate.
Now, you
them.
know, if something happens to one of these guys, they're not going to be very happy when they go back and watch the broadcast to find out you jinxed them.
You start at 8th, you got the 57, and 9th, you got the 56, and then 10th, you got the 55. I mean, come on. If you worked it backwards, you go 55, 56, 57. It's almost like these guys are doing this shit on purpose, Brazy. We're going back up to the front until they break those numbers up. Those, perhaps, though, were the best years of Chevy, in my opinion. 55.
They are.
The Tri-5s.
The 56, I don't know about the 56.
The Tri-5s, Nation. Those are all Tri-5 Chevys.
I like the 55 and the 57.
26, Keaton Tripp, 31, Richard Holland, and Holland has closed that gap. You see, Holland has moved up to that middle line, Brazy. Remember me talking about that?
Yep.
Where it pays dividends is off the corner. Watch the run he gets on the 26 off the corner exit. Pulls right up close to him. They're running. Holland's running a lower line, though, down here in, what is this, 3 and 4 or 1 and 2? I don't know where I'm at. 1 and 2. Holland's
5
running
and 6.
higher. Okay, so Holland's got a higher line in 3 and 4 and a lower line down in 1 and 2. And you see that he's closed that gap, and he's hunting for a lead right here on lap 28. So Richard Holland definitely has something figured out with the 31 car around Iowa Speedway here. And, man, we've seen how strong that 26 car has been this season, Brazy.
Yes, we have. It's been that whole crew has been fairly dominant this year.
Holland knows it too. I'm betting Holland got some laps in here. He put some practice down. He's ready for him when this chase started, man. One thing about Holland, he'll do his homework, won't he, Nation?
He does it all week long.
And now we got a lead battle.
This time he had 2 weeks.
He did. We had an off week. You're right. He had 2 weeks to do it. So who's back in third now? Jerry Cochran. He's got Chuck Sweeting back there in a 75 behind him. Makes you wonder who's using their shit up, though, and who's taking care of their tires. Oh, Hal, you know that the entire WFO Racing League is behind you guys. We give you our thoughts, our prayers.
Absolutely.
Anytime, man. I mean, anytime we'll do that. And we wish that we could just send a healing hand in and lay it on Mama Riddle, don't we, Nation?
Of course we do.
More than anything. But it looks like that battle is kind of simmered down up here in the front, so we're going to go back here where it looks like Sweeting has gained on the 92 a little bit, perhaps. Maybe we're going to see a battle for third shape up here, is what I'm thinking, Brazy. One thing about Sweeting, man, he's going to take care of his equipment. So you know towards the end he's going to be fast because he's not going to use it up. But he's running a higher line, too, down here in 3 and 4. You see Keaton Tripp has moved up his line in 3 and 4 as well. He's running a much higher line, and he's able to keep the 31 back there at bay. And if you look at first, second, third, fourth, and fifth and sixth, they're all separated by the same amount of distance here, Brazy.
Yeah, now that they've got their tires warmed up and they're sticking a little better, they're getting their lines and putting their gaps between each other.
I wish it worked that way, Brazy. This track gets greasy, buddy. All right, there's a battle. 55 is battling with the 57. Okay, so we got these three that are still together here. All right, just maybe in different orders now. The 56 has went in front of the 57. Now the 55 perhaps wants to get around the 57. And maybe he'll get around to 56 so they can trade again and be 55, 56, 57 instead of 57, 56, 55. That's what's going on here because that's what he's trying to do.
You should be a fucking auctioneer.
They're trying to swap the order on us, Nation. Stop messing with our heads.
You're the one doing it.
No, they're doing it.
Well, then you slap them in the nose with a newspaper and say, stop.
We make them change their car numbers next season. That's pretty funny.
And then you got the 49 and the 60 in that group, too. And not right next to each other,
fuck.
but...
Oh, God. Here we go.
Are we selling cattle today?
You see what it leads to, Nation? It snowballs every time.
I know. Every time.
They're just lining them up in numerical order.
Look what car I found. The Bush car. Nation.
Bush.
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 That shit is nasty.
Who drinks that, Nation?
Not me.
Not me either.
There's a lot of people around here that drink that stuff.
I prefer the Yingling.
Wait, you're in fucking Wisconsin. Don't they drink that Leinenkugel bullshit?
What?
No, it's mostly Miller, PBR, and Bush.
Bush.
I thought Leinenkugel was the Wisconsin drink.
Not in his part of Wisconsin.
I mean, it is. I mean, it's from Wisconsin, but that's more of like a specialty drink, not necessarily a every day at the bar drink.
I thought that was the cheap shit. I've never had it.
Well, for you Richard Holland fans, the 26 is not getting away from him. He is keeping that distance about the same. So that hasn't changed much as we're going to start a quick through the field right here, but try to at least get through the top 10. We'll start with your race leader. No, we're not. That's the wrong car, Vern. There. We're going to start with the race leader now. That's Keaton Tripp in the 26 car.
Hell, I'm just as married as you are. Fucking motherfucker.
All right, back to P2. You're on board with Nation's best buddy right here, the 31 of Richard Holland.
Richie.
That's who you're going to be interviewing tonight. He gets in the top 3, Nation. On board with the third place driver, you got Jerry Cochran in the 92. I don't think he's fallen too far back from these guys, but man, it looks like they're fighting a tight race car here tonight, Brazy. I'm looking at the wheel, and he's got all the wheel in the world cranked in that thing in the turn. That car just don't want to turn. Right front, not happy, angry. Just not a good handling machine, it doesn't look like. Get on board with the fourth place driver. That's going to be Justin Gann in the 30 car. And he's right behind the guy in front of him, obviously. Right behind.
Yep.
Yeah, right behind Jerry Cochran, to be exact. That's why you kind of, I'm a driver that just likes to move up the track. Ooh, you get so much wheel in it in the center of the corner, it wants to get loose on quarter exit, Brazy. I don't know, maybe if they can get the right rear to get loose a little bit, they'll wear the right rear a little bit. It won't push so hard in the corner. It'll just be no traction at all. You're going to four-wheel slide it. So Chuck Sweeting's going to round out the top 5 here. You're on board with him in the 75 car. And he's loose off the corner, too.
The next guy's going to be the guy behind him?
The guy behind him should be the guy in the 6th position. And we're going to jump on board with that cat. That's Dakota Floyd driving the 24 car here. You hear Dakota getting out of the throttle on corner exit to keep that thing from coming around on him, Brazy. If you get on the throttle, it's going to break loose on you. He's running a different line. I kind of like the line Dakota's choosing here. He's using the apron of the track to turn that race car. Down here, he's running a little bit higher line. But he's making it work for him. Dakota's sitting in the 6th spot. Guess who's following Dakota? Right behind him, Nation.
Don't know.
The 10 car.
The next car, Nation.
You never heard of her, huh?
Nope.
Come on, that's Enrique Del Toro.
Now that should piss him off.
That ain't gonna piss him off.
It should.
It should, but it doesn't. That's the thing.
Yeah, I know.
It's just Rick in the 10 car, Nation. Everybody knows that.
Just Rick. Fuck him.
And right behind him, the car behind him, actually, is going to be the 55 of Justin Ritchie. We're back to the Tri-5 cars again. Go back to 8th and right back to the Tri-5 car. I give up, Nation.
Yeah, that would be better.
Get on board with the 9th place driver. That's going to be Adam Pettit, driving a 49 car here tonight. Currently sitting in the 9th position. And these guys got a little bit of gap between them, and they're spread out a little bit now, Brazy, so this isn't very conducive to cautions. As we go back to the 10th position, on board here with John T. Wimbish. Good start for Wimbish tonight in the top 5, and he might just go back to 11th. I think his teammate right there, Nick Hunt, in the 60 car, is going to take the he's going to try to take the top 10 position from his teammate here. So they're battling for it, the two teammates are. Who do we got in 12th, Brazy?
12th place, we got the 57 of Jeff Gilmore.
And Gilmore's got her pinned on the bottom too, Brazy. Who we got
He's
after that?
turning a lot of wheel.
Austin Wagner driving a 4 car, sitting in the 13th spot.
Coming back up from being in the back from that prior incident.
He's He's going to move up to the 12th spot. He's running the top of the racetrack too, Brazy. He's going to pull it down, though, in the center of the corner, get a better run off right here. Look at the momentum he gets to run on the 56 car. So back in 14th, who's back there watching this battle, Brazy?
So back in 14th, you got Jacob Daniels.
Now
He's
in
going to move up a
13th
spot.
Switcheroo.
Now we'll go back to the 21 of Randy Showers sitting in the 15th position, and he's going to try to run that high line and pick up a spot or two here on the end of the run as well, Brazy.
Gilmore closed the door, and now Randy's going to the inside.
Yep, Randy's going to go down to the inside here, and Gilmore's going to get the run off the corner. Well, I'm going to go back here to the Busch car. Tommy Haynes, the bootlegger, sitting in the 16th position right now. He's behind that 57, and I'll tell you what, these guys are headed in the right direction, but I don't think that 57 is, Brazy.
No, I see him catching the wall a little bit there on the straightaway, and
yep, Wimbish did it.
slowing him down.
So we'll get one more back there, and we're going to get on board with a driver we haven't talked about much. That's going to be James McCrae, running 17th in the 7 car here. So if there's any McCrae fans, right here he is, your driver on the camera right now. And he's trying to get another spot away from the Busch car, Dave.
Busch.
He's got to get that spot away. That'll put him in 16th. Maybe when I said he was in 17th, that he don't want to be in 17th. Maybe he wants to be
Maybe
in
he
16th.
wants to be in 16th.
Exactly, and that's what he did.
As he happens.
He wants to put the 17 in 17th place.
All right, so who do we got back here in 18th, Brazy?
So 18th, you're going to have the 02 of Craig Sykes.
He's watching a battle up there between the Busch car and the McCrae car, that 7 machine.
And sometimes that's not a bad spot to be, because if things happen in front of you, it gives you a little time to react.
Go back to 19th, you're going to find the Keep It Real driver right there, Brazy, Autism Awareness. That's going to be TJ Lee, driving the 34 car. Currently in the 19th position, and what's he doing? Keeping it real.
Keeping it real.
That's right. You like that, don't you, Dave?
That was pretty good. B&B, those walls need love too.
Yes, they do. We can't leave the walls out because the walls matter as well.
Exactly. They'll protest, and it's going to be a big mess.
It will
All
be.
walls matter.
We don't need we definitely don't need the softer walls protested, nation. That'll be
no, it's soft.
Exactly. So currently sitting in the 20th position, you're going to find Burt Wilson driving the 70, and coincidentally, he'll also be the guy replacing me in the booth tomorrow night. You believe that?
Holy jeepers.
Holy jeepers.
Yeah, it was a
B&B
Scooby-Doo
said-
Thelma moment right there.
B&B says she'll give that wall so much love.
Mm-hmm. It's almost rape. I'm just saying.
All right, Mr. and Mrs. Sanu, if you're tuned in right now, we're on board with John Sanu in the 86 car.
I was going to say, don't
That
tell them what
cleans-
I said.
I think they heard you, Nation. Pretty sure they did.
No, they didn't.
John sitting back here in the 21st position, and he's still got a car going in the right direction around the track, or going left around the track. That's all that matters, right?
It is all that matters.
And here's a guy we'll give a shout out to, sitting back here in 22nd position. We're on board with the 53 of Ivan Jones, and I bet you guys he can give us a thank you right there in the chat. I bet you he can.
He could probably rewrite the Constitution in the chat.
You're seeing the in car. He's got both hands on the wheel, but I assure you he's got one hand on the keyboard the whole time he's driving.
That's talent I don't have.
And the talent a lot of people don't have. Ivan's got it, though.
I mean, I've had one hand on the key. Never mind.
That's a different
We don't
story
wanna
for a
hear
different
about
time
that.
on a different site.
I'm pretty sure that side had started with a P.
Nope, wasn't going to say anything.
All
It
right,
ends with an UB.
24th right here, on board with the 23 of Brandon Showers. So Showers is probably not having a night here at
God damn.
There he goes.
See?
I told you.
He could type out the Webster's Dictionary while going around the track.
There is no doubt about it. There's no doubt, Nation. All right, on board now with the 00 of Roy Hyde, sitting back here in the 25th spot. And then we're going to finish it off with the next two drivers here. Gary Wright driving a 35 car in the 26th spot. And the last car on the track in 27th. So we started 27th tonight, Brazy. That's pretty impressive. At Iowa, we got the number 9 car of Adam Matz. And Matz he's a few laps down right here. But Adam did make the race here tonight. Seth Steele made it as well, didn't he?
He did. I'm not sure where he went.
Yeah, I don't know where he's at right now either.
Because he was the 28th car.
Right. So that's going to do it for your Through the Field. And who's it brought to you by tonight, Nation?
Bush.
No, they didn't sponsor us.
RGC. Keeping it real for autism awareness.
I like it. I like it. There you go, Brazy. We're going to keep it real, Nation. For autism awareness, of course. There's the 26 Keaton Trippier leader by 2 seconds. So since we've done the Through the Field, he has found something out that the 31 of Holland could not. And he's drove off by 2 seconds here. We're 70 laps complete now. Of 150,
well,
so
sometime.
All this time that we've been broadcasting, we're not even halfway through this show here tonight, Nation. Something's wrong. There's something wrong with the numbers. The numbers aren't working.
Would you even start with that 55, that crap?
Well, I'm going back and finding them.
No,
That's the most exciting race on the track, Nation. The Tri-5s were battling it out.
Are they still Tri-5s now?
No, they're not Tri-5s no more. They split up. The Tri-5s aren't running together no more, Nation.
See what you did?
Yeah, they broke up. It's my fault, isn't it? I broke the Tri-5s up.
Together.
They're not. They're not going to the prom together. They're not dating no more. And they're certainly not filling on each other's behinds no more, Nation.
And you're going to get a nasty written email.
I probably will. I'll probably get a stern warning from YouTube about it, too.
Yeah, probably.
30 car Justin Gann sitting here in the 3rd spot. He's got company, though. I'm watching the 92 car Jerry Cochran putting a little bit of pressure right there on the back of the 30. Oof, that didn't sound right. I'm going to have to step away from this machine, Nation.
Why?
I can't believe the things we have to say here in the booth.
Well, I mean, dude, have we ever not said something?
Well, if it describes the racing, then we have to say it, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We can't just say, oh, we can't say that.
No.
If somebody jams into the back of you.
Oh, God.
See what I mean?
Well, I mean, that's what happened.
But it happens. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I just said, yes.
Right, it happens. So there's Jerry Cochran, and this is a battle for second now, Brazy. 31, 30, 92, battle for second. I thought at first it was Cochran closing in on the 30, but the 30's kind of put a little distance on him, but yet closed the distance on the 31. So just when you thought a guy might get past, he's going to end up being the guy doing the passing, Brazy. Oh, I'll shake my head.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll have those in order.
Yeah, and then you'll have those son of a bitch. You're right.
Son of a bitch.
What are we going to do, Nation?
I got some rope and bleach, whatever you want to do.
Here it is. Here's Brazy's moment. Chuck Sweeting in the 6th spot in the 75 car. What is he right now, Brazy?
He is 6th place.
Yeah,
Oh.
but what is he?
Oh.
Mhm.
All right, I know what you're trying to do. He's
Mhm.
all by himself.
Oh God. You do have a day job, right?
What's wrong, Nation?
No, I just got a headache.
You just got a headache. Huh?
All by
Then,
himself.
damn it! Stop it.
You got a bigger one now?
Mm.
Is that like a double headache, Nation? Just take another. Just get another drink. You'll be fine.
If you say one thing about I swear to God.
I didn't say a word. About, you brought up the quarter pounders. I ain't said a word all race.
80 laps
B&B,
without a quarter
you
pounder
do that in
reference.
private.
You know that B&B is encouraging him, right?
Yeah, I know she is.
And you know why, right?
Because he wants to look at his pee-pee? I don't know.
I think I just spit up a
Oh.
little quarter pounder. Damn, too much information.
Well, you asked me. That was my guess.
I'm going to have to go to church tomorrow and pray this one out.
Is there church on Wednesday?
Yes, there's
There
church
is somewhere.
on Wednesday.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, Wednesday
usually
nights
always
in
find
Florida
church.
there is.
People go to church on Wednesday night?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, Southern Baptists, man.
Okay.
You got to get right with the Lord midweek too, Nation.
Dude, I ain't got a prayer doing that.
You got to go repent. You need to repent, Nation.
Hang on, I'm Googling what repent means.
Even B&B says it's a thing. It's a thing, Nation. It is a thing.
Yes. Fine.
There's the 7 of McRae battling with one of the Tri-5 cars, the 57 right there. Not a battle. 57 drove by him like he was tied to a stump.
Not a battle.
I don't think the 57's on the same set of tires that man is, though. I think the 57 might have went and got him some new tires, Crazy. Because I believe there's green flag pit stops happening on lap 82 and 3 here.
That would
I'll
be
be right
correct.
There's some mofos that have been to pit road here. 57 being one of them.
56 is in there right now.
Tri-5s are pitting. The Tri-5s are pitting. And all our viewers just left. We ran them off, Crazy.
It was my singing.
Well, I don't think it's that. I mean, we started covering the race and quit joking around, and they're like, fuck, these guys are boring. What Nation do? Go refill his beer?
I don't know. He did. He just had to step away. Maybe he had to go to the little girl's room. I don't know.
Looks like Gary Wright right here is going to go a lap down from your race leader, Keaton Tripp, and man, that got awful close down the straightaway and the corner. That would have been bad for the leader if they would have got caught up, but Keaton Tripp's going to keep it clean. And we're going to move on to fight another lap. Nope. Back here in P2, though, Justin Gann has taken that position away from the 31, and the 31's actually lost a few spots that I'm noticing as he's sitting back here in the top 5. Yes. That's what happens, man. You eat and you wear on those tires over all these laps. These guys have got, most of them have got 87 laps on their tires and fuel right now, Brazy.
Yep.
I'm sure that thing's handling like SHI double T. Bad.
Whoa.
That's bad. And we're going to get on board with this. We're going to get on board with this driver and see if I'm right. Oh, we got a caution.
We got yellow flag.
What the hell happened?
Sum 'em up.
Who
That's
did it,
gonna mix up
Brazy?
some of the racers.
Who did it? Oh, I just seen a car
Ooh,
sideways.
looked like 21.
21
No,
is sitting.
he was involved. I don't know.
Yeah, the 21's the one sitting sideways, so I'll see what happened when I back it up with a instant replay brought to you by Nation 01 and Quarter Pounders.
Bush.
He spun all by. He did it.
Don't do it.
The 21 spun, started to spin, he went down, he caught the 34. That's what I seen, Crazy. And he spun all
by himself.
That's right.
God, even my fucking cat is cringing.
He had her, the 21 had her locked down, man, but the car's momentum just pushed him down there on the 34, and nothing could be done about that.
Whoosh.
You want to see some Busch cars here? Where's Tommy Hayes
Not
at?
okay.
There it is. There's the Busch car.
There it is. Live as it happens.
Busch. Latte. Apple.
Oh, that doesn't even sound good.
Busch.
Latte. Apple. It says it on the... It literally says that on the hood.
Have you ever had a beer apple? That can't be good.
I've had vanilla in it, and the Yingling in it was really good.
Yeah, but you got it straight from the fucking factory.
Yeah, I got it straight from the brewer. That's right.
It's like straight out of the tit. No, this is different.
Good point. Good point. Fair point. Point taken there, Nation. Fair point.
I mean, if we were playing tennis, I'd be winning.
Yeah, Nation needs. I don't know that praying would do a whole hell of a lot of good. B&B.
No,
I'm thinking
it would not do a lot of good.
Possibly about 20 interventions. What do you
Oh,
think,
just 20?
Tracy?
Fuck, I'm doing good.
I think need a lot of Hail Marys.
A lot of them.
I've thrown some Hail Marys, and none of them connected.
Well, you know, if Nation, when he gets to the Golden Gates, it's going to be a party. A party of one.
Well, yeah, no doubt.
Outside of the gate.
Yeah, they'll say, party of one? Oh, you're in the wrong...
It's me.
You went the wrong way on the elevator, buddy.
Yeah, I'll take the elevator down, thank you.
Is that what's going to happen, Nation?
Probably.
Just like that,
You get to the bottom of that
Yes,
escalator, and it turns to a slide, and it just burns you on the way down.
Ooh, razor
Dude,
blades
that's
in
the
the slide.
funnest ride ever.
And then a pull acid at the bottom.
Oh, that would be bad.
Oof. I can call you the Joker then.
Oof would be the understatement.
Ouch. And oof.
It'd be like, God damn. Oh, yeah. You're right. God damn. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You'll need a drink after that one, Nation.
They got a couple kegs waiting for me.
Well, who says survive it? You're already dead. At that
They've got a
point
couple
anyway.
kegs of Heineken
Who
down there for
cares?
you.
How many times can they kill
God,
you?
that would be hell. They got Heineken.
Maybe some
would,
Schlitz.
would absolutely be hell.
There's a lot of kerfuffling going on.
Oof, the kerfuffling.
Couldn't go one broadcast without that.
It's all it's
You just couldn't
kerfuffle.
go one broadcast without that.
All right, 26 Keaton Tripp going to take the green flag on the restart. Lap 92, he's got the 30. Had the 30 Justin Gann outside of him, but Keaton said, nope, see you later, buddy. I've been leading this thing since they dropped the green flag, and I'm not giving it up now. You're battling for second with Dakota Floyd in the 24. That's right, the 30 and the 24, side by side for second. The 30 has it. The 24 might want it. We got a caution.
Some of them a bit.
Looks like we had two of them possibly go out on that one.
Who was it?
Well, Jerry Cochran was one of them I saw spin out.
Try 5 cars, huh? No. Cochran's in the 92, so. Ooh, Cochran got loose all by himself. 49 drove right into him.
All by
Can't you just sit
himself.
alone?
And that's how it went down watching the 92.
Oh,
He was outside of Chuck Sweeting, and he sent it off in the corner, Brazy, and the ass end just come around on a feller.
he gone.
And he
Mike
gone.
Mitchell actually was the one to spin out first.
Oh, so There was another.
So 92, 92 was spinning while the caution was already happening.
Well, I think they simultaneously spun. Wow. Okay, so we had two different incidences, and that was kerfuffling right there.
That was definitely some kerfuffling.
Because I just looked at those cars, and they are kerfuffle. Nation, are there any used parts cheap on pit road?
I'm looking.
Are they going on eBay in the morning?
Just right now.
NA Car Money. Is that NA or KA or what?
.com.
It says NA Car Money on the 26 car on the quarter panel.
I can't see what it says.
NA.
Something
we got
money.
Aiden Young in the chat saying Nation is a kerfuffle.
Aiden's not on the track, so he can shut up.
Aiden's probably not wrong, though.
I didn't say he was wrong. I said he's
feel
not
like
on
he's
the
spitting
track.
facts.
The kid did spit the facts out there.
NA car. Yeah, that's what it says.
NA Car Money. Nation,
.com.
do I need to stream it in Discord for you?
No, I'm watching it on YouTube.
Oh, I did. Well, YouTube is behind about 5 minutes, but
Yeah, I know, but if I go into the Discord, then I can't see the chat, and then, well, it's just a
so
train
Nation
wreck.
had a fire meeting. It was more important stuff than taking a fucking nap, Nation. That's what Aiden had. He had a fire meeting.
Is it really more important?
Well, it will be when your house catches on fire.
Well, I mean, was there an
This is
actual
true.
fire, or were you all just meeting to talk about fire?
Did
They
you
were
meet
probably
at,
meeting to talk about it.
Did you meet at the bar or was it at the firehouse? Aha. That's a legit
Why is it
question,
everybody always picking on me?
That was a legit
not-
question, though.
Not one of you motherfuckers are picking on Braze.
Well, I mean, that's kind of
Sit
what
here
you're
and wait
for,
for
isn't
your
it?
answer.
I can explain this question right here
It seems like it.
from Denise. I can explain this. The car, if we go on board with them, Denise, the car looks like it's a little bit tight, so they have a lot of wheel. They have that front wheel just jacked to the left in the center of the corner, and all of a sudden it'll catch, the right front will catch, and it'll just kick the right rear right out from underneath them. So when they got the wheel turned to the left, when that right front hooks, it just spins them out.
Green.
So here we go with a restart, and a 26 snookered him. He kerfuffled the field right here.
Yeah, Dakota did not have a good restart on that one.
Started.
Yep. Dakota missed it on the restart. He's going to drop a couple spots right here. One of them to the 30 again, and lap 98. We got
a yellow
laps
flag
to
again.
go, and we're under caution again. Boy, that escalated quickly. What is going on here, Nation?
That would be Ivan.
I don't know.
Oh, no. Was he trying to text and drive?
No,
Oh,
we
no.
don't know that. Hello, that's hard to drive like that.
Man, he got hit hard.
Ooh, that was a hood.
It looked like he got loose, got into the 72, and the 86 just waylaid him. I think the 9 car got caught up in it, the 02, the 92 of Jerry Cochran. That's wrong place, wrong time.
What is there, 5 laps to go?
And man, we had a lot of kerfuffling going on, Nation. Look at the 9. How's he even seeing where he's going? He's got a hood right in his teeth, Nation.
I know, I saw that.
It's all the way in his teeth. The hood is all the way in his teeth.
All you gotta do is lean your head out the window
And
perfectly
spit it
fine.
out.
I mean, there's that net there. That might be a problem.
So we are 100 of 150 laps, and I'll tell you, we went from lap, the second caution around lap 8 or 9, we went all these laps to green flag pit stops. And these guys went in and took tires, and then all hell broke loose, Brazy.
Yep, they were used to the way those old tires were running. They got the new fresh tires, and they're just all losing it now.
It's like
so can you go into the pits and get a new hood?
They'll tape it down for you, Nation. I'm pretty sure. But
those guys are awesome.
Probably what's going to happen now is they're going to tell him he's got too much damage, and then you're done.
Some of my bitches.
I took my car down there with a bent fucking fender, and they said it was too much damage and ended my night.
Really?
I was kerfuffled by
this
iRacing.
dude has a whole lot of bent shit.
I'm going to go down a different rant tonight, Nation. Are you ready for this?
Okay, I am ready. Wait. Okay, now I'm ready.
So you know how there's always a company that we're involved with that can kiss my ass?
Mm-hmm.
You know who can kiss my ass this week?
It's hard to say, Bird.
Microsoft.
Dude, they can kiss your ass every week.
Microsoft can kiss my ass.
Okay, I mean, that's not a new thing. You hate them all the time, and I hate them all the time.
Windows 11 is nothing but glorified spyware. You don't own your computer no more. You buy all the parts to build a custom computer.
Yeah, you're actually right.
And Microsoft, because of the TPM 2.0 requirements, owns your goddamn computer.
Stop using the code words. What the fuck is a TPM 2.0?
That is Trusted Platform Module 2.0.
And the rest of us would have known that.
No, but it's part of how they're creating an e-waste nightmare. Because until Microsoft started that shit, the only thing you ever seen TPM on, and it's been on them for years, is Enterprise. So servers and any corporate fleet accounts. Right. They're the only one that ran Trusted Platform Module. For the regular user gamer, that's not the only thing it would be used for. So Microsoft can lock your system down. Not only spy on your ass, but make you purchase from the Microsoft store. That's what it's all about.
I have my laptop is Windows 11, and I've never had a problem with it. But it's also running on a VPN.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's running on a VPN or not, because they can look right into the TPM 2.0 and see everything you're doing anyway.
He can get a huge jump on that restart.
Good luck with that.
They'll log it, Nation. They'll log that shit.
That'll be some payment for the Microsoft employees.
I don't really care. I know what's going on, and they can kiss my ass. And my next plea is for iRacing to make this shit work on Linux again. I used to run iRacing on Linux, and it worked great. And then they took it away when they dropped the 32-bit requirement. So used to be able to run iRacing on 32-bit or 64-bit, right?
Right.
So when they took the 32-bit requirement away and they went with the easy anti-cheat system, that kind of screwed Linux. It wouldn't work on Linux no more. So
I ain't run fucking Linux in like 30 years.
Well, I would prefer that's what we could switch to. If I was gaming on any other thing than iRacing or playing a game that didn't take an anti-cheat, there ain't no way that I would use Windows 11 at all.
Justin Gann pushing hard to the inside, trying to get that first spot away from Keaton.
And he did it. First lead change of the night. Look at Keaton, though. He's like...
Keaton's like, no,
we're
not doing this.
Hold my beer.
Keaton getting his teammate behind him.
And there's the caution. And no, not Chuck. Dang. No caution, though. Because Chuck Sweeting in the 75 was able to collect it. Man, we got some battling going on here in the top four. Battle for the lead, 30-26. You would think that we're at lap 140, Brazy. We're at 107. What the hell? So I got my rant off my chest this week. At least it wasn't ATVO again.
Well, now you just jinxed that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You have jinxed ATVO. It's already jinxed itself.
I'll tell you, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I haven't had a problem with this in the last 3 races.
Well, now you really jinxed it.
We got her ironed out, Brazy.
That's good. That's good.
I know, Aiden, too many big words for nation kind of messed us up on the whole Windows thing.
Yeah, Aiden, too many big words. You spelled two wrong. So
I'm going to tell
go
you
walk
right
on.
now. I'll tell you guys right now, nation, Hal, everybody that's watching. This is the honest to God's truth. There are employees at Microsoft laughing their ass off at Nation every day.
Duh.
Wouldn't you agree, Brazy?
There's probably employees in a lot of
that would
places laughing at
me.
Nation.
There probably is. I could see employees at every workplace in America laughing at you. They come back and
Well, there's
watch
some
this.
that just pissed off at me.
You know the one thing they all say, though? That they say those guys have the top left-hand corner of that broadcast right.
Right,
They
so
nailed
we
it.
don't
The
have to
village
say anything.
idiots. I mean, they nailed it.
Well, I mean, we didn't lie.
I just wish the drivers had better. They will tomorrow night, Nation.
Well, I mean, I hope so.
Because I won't be in the booth.
No, you won't.
No, I'm not. I'm going to send
You're going to be out there. You're going to be out there just running around.
I'm going to be wrecking people at Iowa.
Because why not?
Why not, Nation? It's the beginning of the chase. You got to
Just
take a
fucking
chase
do it.
driver or fucking 10 of them out, right?
Oh, shit. Dude.
Somebody's got to throw a wrench in the
You
deal
know these
here.
fucking drivers. You know these drivers listen to this
Oh,
broadcast,
God.
right?
Aiden, don't do that. You're poking the bear. Don't do it.
What the fuck is Aiden doing?
I'm not going to tell you if you're not going to read it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it just popped up.
26 and 30. This lead battle has not quit. We're staying with it.
I'll tell you what, Aiden, you ain't winning tonight or a championship. So
The 30,
zing.
the 30 took that lead, and he don't want to give it up, Brazy. Ooh, little bit of side draft in there from the 26, and you got to be really good to get that close, or there's going to be big problems. You're going to wreck a guy, and there's going to be some mad, hurt feelings, some pissed off people. I'll tell you all about
Then
that.
the kerfuffling really starts.
I'll take about 10 of them out for you, B&B.
Ooh.
I'm going to have Brazy get on my in-car when I do it. I'm going to do it right. Man, I just who's
You keep talking like that, they're gonna pull straws and be like, all right, you're the one that's gonna take him out.
yeah, under pace laps probably. All right, so 30 and this battle, I mean I can't believe this at 117 that they're going at it like this. You know these
And
guys
they're pulling away.
and they got to be ripping their tires off. I mean, how do you put that kind of abuse in there? And I'm going on board with one of these guys. This will help with Denise. Her question earlier. I'm gonna show her why they get loose. So look at that center red tape and how far left he's got that turn. Now see, look how it's going back to the right a little bit on corner exit. That is because when you got that tape right there all the way to the left like that, it's tight. That right front grabs on exit, it kicks the back end around. And that makes it loose off. You're tight in, tight in the middle, and then you're loose off over it. And the 30 is going to clear the 26 car. Justin Gann on lap 119 is going to take over the race lead.
We got a battle back here for third going on too.
Here's what it's like to follow the leader. Follow the leader, Nation, get it?
Yeah, I got it, but I just didn't know how funny it was.
It's pretty funny. Ooh, look how loose the 26 was on corner exit. So the 26 is a better example of what I was just explaining to her. So you see all the wheel he's got? Now watch him snatch it back right here. God damn it, why didn't he snatch it back?
Yeah, fucker.
Give him the next corner.
All right, we'll try one more corner here. He's really got her jacked to the left here. Oh, he's got a run, too, on the leader. Oh, but it got a little loose, but he's still going to pull it down to the bottom. And the lead, the battle for the lead, it's happening again, Crazy. But we got to go back and find some other drivers like Dakota Floyd. And he's got Richard Holland back there behind him.
Yeah, they were just battling Austin Wagner there for several laps. I've been watching that. And they were almost 3 wide a couple times.
See that 419 Motorsports car right there, number 4 of Austin Wagner. And look at the battle coming up on him, though. Just Rick in the 10 and the 75 of Chuck Sweeting. So your top 6 is full of hungry drivers on lap with 28 laps to go here, lap 122. I'm not counting. I'm just reading it up on the top right-hand corner of the screen, Nation. Top left-hand corner is the Village Idiots. Top right-hand corner is how many laps we got to go before we can shut this thing down and quit suffering.
And if anybody guessed the over, you have won tonight.
Oh.
I didn't guess any of them.
I'm pretty sure none of us won, Brazy.
Well, you were saying 2 and something about the over, and right as you said that, the next one happened.
I know, and I just threw it out the window. If you get 2 within 10 laps, all bets are off for over under 2. You're just done. They don't earn the over under 2 at that point.
So Aiden, you have more than me. Well, I don't race, so wow, congratulations.
Nation's not a driver.
Yeah. We
Aiden.
know you don't race because somebody promised to race with me last week and they didn't.
Nation is not a driver. He's a commentator.
I'm a village idiot's what I am.
And a commentator, Nation. Commentators don't drive. You notice since I quit pushing for the likes, Brazy, we don't get them?
Yeah, no shit. There's like 20 people watching this shit. There's only 7 likes. What the fuck?
You see where I'm going with this, Nation? If you don't push, it doesn't happen.
I mean, it's just a little tiny button down there. Just click it.
I'm still looking.
Fucking hard as that.
What nobody realizes is I'm still looking at that number, and when it don't hit 25, you're going to know it because you won't hear me in the booth.
Me either. We gone.
All right. Battle for the lead has changed hands. The 26 of Keaton Tripp.
What do you mean, me either?
Took
Nation.
it back. Keaton's got it back. 30 still there. Not letting him go. You see Adam Matz in the 9 car. He's a lap down or 2 here. 2 laps down. Right in front of those guys. So we'll see what line he's going to run on, whether it'll affect the race here for the lead. But I don't think it's a race no more. I think Keaton has won that battle. Brazy. If I was the 30, I'd probably save up on the tires a little bit, not drive her too hard, and see if you got something at the end of this thing.
And that might be what he's doing. He might have backed off, just try to save up a little bit.
Meanwhile, back here in 3rd and 4th, you got Dakota Floyd and Richard Holland, so 24 to 31. Holland sticking to the bottom of the track right here, 24 running a little higher line. And the battle's on for 3rd. Who wants that podium? Who wants that interview? 20 laps to go, Nation.
God, if I was them, I would just hit the brakes.
Is it Holland that's going to go for it? Does he want it more? Does 24 Dakota Floyd want more? That's also an extra point in the championship, too. And both these drivers are in the chase for the championship. Adam Matt's going to do the right thing there for a lap car, get completely up out of their way. You seen these 2 guys are battling for a position? You know what I didn't put up on the screen the whole race? The top 10, Nation.
Oh, I was going to say Pornhub, but okay, yeah, top 10.
We don't stream that during the race.
I thought we did.
Should we do a screenshot of your computer right now, Nation?
Good. You'll see, well, this. Now on the other computer, well, I don't know if I'd do that.
I'm going to get back here with a whole kerfuffle of cars.
God damn it.
Kerfuffle ton of cars. 10 car Just Rick, 75 car, or 4 car Austin Wagner, 10 car Just Rick, 75 Chuck Sweeting. 7 car James McRae, and the 17, the Busch Latte Apple car of Tommy Haynes.
Yeah, that can't be good.
Bush.
And look at Burt Wilson. We know his race started off rough, but Bert's got her up here in the top 10 now, Brazy.
Nice.
He's catching the 9 car Matt's there. Matt's is a lap down. So this will not be a battle for position right here. I think someone said they'll push your button, Nation.
Wait, what?
I'm just reading the chat.
All the button pushes.
Oh, I was reading. Oh, well, yeah. How you doing? I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Oh, come on. It's just fun.
You just disgraced the 70s porn stars, Nation.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. For the 30th time.
For the 30,000th time.
And it was funny when I said that the 30 car was going right by there. Wow,
Oh,
that's
mercy.
fucked up.
It's because the camera's on there.
I hate whoever, I mean, I'm sorry for whoever drives the 30 car. My bad.
Look at that 26 car, though. I mean, that's this driver, best seat in the house right now. It's called a second ahead of the field, Nation.
Yeah, but he's got a target on his fucking trunk lid.
Who's the target?
Everybody else.
Man, Holland's still there, but he's not able to do anything with the 24 car. But gosh, it sucks looking out your mirror and seeing that 31 that close to you for that many laps, Nation.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't want that
You're making a good
motherfucker anywhere
push.
around me.
I mean, there's other people that you could handle being in your mirror, but it's just intimidating seeing the 31 back there. That many
Yeah.
laps.
No, I don't want him nowhere near me.
How do you handle it, Nation? What would you do? Just let the guy go, or what?
Fuck yeah, I'd let
Or
him
would you
go
let
or
him
pit.
get next to you and wreck him?
I'm just going to the hot dog stand. Fuck all this bullshit.
That's right. Ain't no sense in racing them for it, is it, Nation? All
He's gonna win anyway.
What's the sense of racing for it if all you want's a hot dog or a quarter pounder and a beer?
What was the hot dog and quarter pounder for?
You didn't see what I did there?
I saw what you did there.
I know you did.
You got 10 to go.
I'm just saying, why can't one person have a few drinks and go get a quarter pounder, Nation?
I can tell you $1,000 why they can't.
Because they run traffic lights, don't they?
Well, no, I passed over a double yellow line.
Oh, that did it. Oh, you passed the car?
Yeah, I did.
You wanted that.
I don't even know where that came
Let
from.
me ask you a question, Nation. Did you actually pass the
Yes,
cop
sir.
car?
No, I passed these old people that doing 12 miles an hour in a 45-mile-an-hour zone.
I got you.
I got sick of it and said, fuck these hillbillies, I'm gone.
And a hillbilly pulled your ass over, did they?
Yeah, they did.
Did they push your
Maybe-
buttons when they did it, Nation?
Well,
Maybe
not
that
like
old
B&B
couple was a
could.
plant to try and get people to pass them.
They didn't push it like B&B could, huh? 24-31 battle for third. Chuck Sweeting got around those other two. He's sitting up here in the top 5 now, Brazy. So Sweeting has kind of wiped off that brush up from earlier, and he's all by himself again.
Why can't you just say alone? Why do you have to encourage praise?
There's a song called Alone, too, Nation.
Fuck.
Exactly. There's a song for every word.
There
Every
is.
word, Nation.
There's that guy, and there's nobody else around him. There's no song called that.
Actually, there is.
Oh, fucking, I know. Braze is Googling some kind of song that would have that in it.
Down to 5 to go.
Down to 5 to go. We're going back to the front of the field. We're going to bring you the finish from... Nope, we're going to go back here to 3rd and 4th.
Because that's what the cameras said.
A 1.1 second lead is just sad. We need a caution flag. Brazy, I see debris down here in turn 4. Throw the caution.
Throw it.
Throw the caution, Brazy. There's a taco on the track. Nation threw it down there. And a beer
Nation.
bottle. Come on, Nation. And where'd the freaking
What?
dirty diapers come from?
I have no fucking idea what you're
I'm
talking
looking
about.
at all the debris that you threw out there on the track.
Okay, fine. Toss the caution. Oh, no, you can't toss it down because it'd be a green-white checker. Nobody likes that shit.
I hope none of these drivers get done with the race and go to their water cooler, Nation.
Hey, don't blame me.
So we got 3 to go now, Brazy. 2 to go.
I needed the money, so fuck
All right.
off.
I'm going to cover your
Looks
419
like Dakota's-
Motorsports driver, the 26 of Keaton Tripp, your race leader by 1.483 seconds. Coming out of turn 4 here to take the white flag this time by. Keaton Tripp taking a white flag, driving through 1 and 2. He's got about 1.483 seconds on that second place car, Justin Gann. Tripp bringing it down the backstretch for the final times through turns number 3 and 4 here. Off of turn 4, down the front stretch, Keaton Tripp, your winner at the RGC Xfinity Series at Iowa. Chase race number 1. That's how you want to start off your championship run, Nation. Win it. I just heard somebody blow up. You know, I was sitting here and I asked him, Captain Trouble, I asked Nation if he still had that. Well, probably a few weeks back, Nation. The pink laptop. You remember us talking about it? I think Nation stepped away. He might have needed another drink.
He had to go fill up a cooler.
You see your top 10 on the left-hand side there. Keaton Tripp, your winner. Justin Gann in the 30, going to bring it home in P2. Dakota Floyd rounding out the top 3. Those are going to be your 3 interviews tonight. We're going to get them kicked off right now.
I got rid of that laptop like 3 years ago.
Keaton Tripp, you're in a broadcast booth with me, Vern, Brazy, and Nation 01. You got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I got you guys.
That is how
Hey,
you.
Nation.
That's how you start off chase race number 1, right there, buddy.
Heck yeah, it's these races, is it 2 races and then an elimination, or I never really looked at the rules.
I don't know how we're doing it this season. I think me and Macaulay talked about it, and I would have forgotten it. I think we're doing straight 5, and then next season we're going to implement the changes for that.
Oh, so it's a straight 5 points format.
Yeah, I think we're doing straight
Okay.
5 points format again, and then we're gonna. We might reset them after 4. I don't remember. I think we reset them. I can't remember.
Okay.
I'll ask Macaulay. He knows.
All right.
I just update the points after the race. I don't keep track of those minor details there, Keaton.
Yeah.
Minor details.
I'm just a broadcaster too. But man, dominating performance for the 26 car tonight. Give us a little bit. I tried to explain to one of the viewers on why some of those guys were breaking loose and spinning out there. You want to explain that, Keaton?
Yeah, on the cold tires, on the probably about the first maybe 5 or 10 laps, the car was pretty touchy if you stab the gas off the corner pretty hard. So it was definitely easy to spin it out. I know Austin did that on the first 2 laps. So, yeah, it's definitely treacherous on the cold tires for sure. Here.
There you go. Coming right from the race winner. Best one to ask about how the track's driving, right, Nation?
Well, we do have a question for you, Keaton.
What's that?
What the fuck does it say on the back of that car?
On the back of my
NASCAR
car?
money.
NASCAR money. Go check the website out. It's Austin's
It says
website.
NA car money.
No, there's a S there.
Oh, see, we couldn't see that.
You can see it now, though, that I got the way I got the camera on it. You can see it says NASCAR money.
Oh, it's a blue S.
Yep, it's a blue S.
Okay. See, when you were running around the track, we couldn't see that.
He's not lying.
You'll see it in the broadcast. Yeah, we were like, what's NA
You
car
gotta
money?
make that S yellow.
Yeah,
All right,
or red
I'll
or
tell-
something.
I'll tell Austin to do that.
Yeah, you tell Austin to make that thing yellow, and we can see it better, right, Nation?
But anyhow, Keaton, great job, man.
Hey, thank you, Nation.
Hey, you know,
Well, no one's ever said thank you, Nation.
you know,
Damn.
you know who else couldn't read that NASCAR money? Everybody else in the field.
Ray Charles.
Man,
Yeah,
that
I
battle
definitely
with
had
the
to-
30 car there. Tell us about that.
Man, I thought I was screwed when he got by me. He kind of ran me up the track a little bit, but it was all right because I wrecked him last week at Daytona. So I was like, this is fair game. I'm going to just try to pass him clean on the inside. I thought I was going to burn the shit out of the right front trying to get by him. And I must have had the balance of my car or something set up right with the brake bias and steering offset and stuff tonight. So I guess I was just my car was just saving for me and I just had to drive it. But yeah, I was pretty shocked I got by him there. I thought he was going to be able to hold me off on that outside.
So, Keaton, we're supposed to ask you, what kind of beer do you drink?
Keystone Light.
Keith
Shit, seriously?
Stone Nation.
Keystone and Coors Banquet.
You remember those
I
Keystone?
know. Yeah, I remember the old Keystones, but goddamn, I was still in high school when I drank that crap.
Well, at least you could afford Keystone in high school. I was drinking Old English 8-Ball.
Oh, dude, we drank Little Kings and
Colt
what was that wine?
45s and Colt 45s
a really
and
cheap
Great
wine.
Mad Dog 2020, man.
Yeah, that was it. That shit was so nasty.
That was the poor boy's drink of choice in high school.
And we loved it.
And you talk about bad hangovers, Keaton. Oh,
Yeah, they
were
weren't
awful.
the good
They were
hangovers.
awful. But let's drop that. Let's get back to the racing stuff here. We seen the battle with
Wait, why?
Gann, and you told us all about that. I was just going to ask him, Terry, what beer he was going to celebrate this win with.
Oh,
See how I was going to do it, Nation? Just put it right back into
Nice.
the racing.
I see what you went in there. Yeah, I see what you did.
Maybe I'll have a Coors Banquet before I go to bed tonight.
Ooh, of course.
What are you, a woman? Why don't you just take half a glass of water and piss in the rest of it and drink that? What?
Tell us how you really feel, Nation.
Dude, I will buy you a case of Miller Lite. You'll be happy.
So much for that Coors Banquet.
He's not sponsored by Coors or anything, so I ain't
He
hurting
can
him.
drink whatever he wants before he goes to bed. If he wants a glass of Kool-Aid with a bunch of vodka in it, let him have it.
That'll make me feel good at work tomorrow.
Yeah.
I mean, if he wants, if he wants Coors Light or warm milk, either one, same thing.
Oh, Keaton. Way to start off the chase, man.
Yeah, thank you guys.
That's how you do it right there. And I don't know how many laps you led tonight, but it was a bunch of them. 130?
Yeah, it's probably somewhere around there. I tried to lead them all, but Gann,
130 of
he got by
150.
me.
I'd call that dominating, wouldn't you, Nation?
That's pretty good.
You
Yeah.
got anything you want to add on to the conversation here, Nation, besides Awful taste in beer.
Just, I would just prefer he didn't swear at me. Wouldn't blame him if he did.
I wouldn't blame it all if he did.
No, seriously, Keaton, great job.
Thank you.
You have anyone you want to thank while we're in here? And I'll bet you money it ain't Nation tonight.
I would say not.
You guys putting on the races and teammates Austin and Andrew and Noah and Terry, Papa Terry watching at home. Probably Mom's probably watching the interview too.
Oh no.
Coors
Oh,
Banquet.
Terry is your dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was like his brother or some shit. Oh, shit. Your dad told me to ask you that.
He did it on purpose. You fucking did it.
I'm 22, Nation. It's okay.
Oh, God. I'm just going to go stand in the corner.
You know, he asked that question. So
Rich shit.
he asked that question so this would happen exactly the way it did. Did he not?
Yeah, but I thought that was like his brother or cousin or some shit.
He expected this to go down just this way, didn't he, Keaton?
Yep.
He knew what
Okay,
Nation.
well, touchdown.
He predicted what you would do, Nation. He just predicted it.
He's better than I am because I can't predict what I'm going to do.
No. Keaton, congratulations once again, man. Go celebrate with Coors or anything you want, buddy.
Thank you, guys.
Good job, man.
Yep. Thank you.
Your race winner right there, Keaton Tripp, driving the 26 car. Way to start off the chase here, Nation.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next car.
I don't know the other two, so I'm out.
Let's go get Justin Gann. Brazy, you ready?
Get him.
Oh shoot! I feel like I'm getting ready to get jumped.
I think you
Brazy
feel
went silent. I said, Brazy, you ready? And he went silent. Nation's like, get him.
So Justin, second place tonight. We thought you were gonna take it. You know, battling there those last 20 laps with Keaton there. You had it for about 10 laps, and then kind of backed off. We thought maybe you were saving it. What was your kind of strategy going through on those laps?
Those 10 laps felt like forever. That was the hardest I've probably ever battled in this league. But I honestly, I think when I came under them, I slid up a little bit and got them. I think that's probably the only reason why I even got by them. But you know, it happened, and I had to capitalize on it, and I just did everything I could to keep them, you know, underneath me or behind me, and I mean, best race battle I've been in a long time. So I had a blast. I'll take second all day to that because he dominated that race.
Was there any point in the race that you thought that you were just not going to be in there? Because you started off, where'd you start tonight? You started off in 5th, made it up to 2nd. I don't know exactly where you were. I don't think you were too far back from there, but I mean, there's a lot of good racers going on behind you, in front of you, and I was just wondering, you know, is there any point where you kind of was like trying to change up your strategy or?
Yeah. At the start of the race, you know, I initially just wanted to let everybody by, kind of save my tires a little bit. We had a really long run, so that was nice. And then when I looked at the tire wear, you know, of course I was watching what Keaton was doing too, but I seen the tire wear, and saving tires didn't really seem to help a ton. But you know, when I looked at the wear there, I seen that I had a lot more rear tire than I did my right front. So looking back at it, you know, Keaton would run the top, and then he'd go to the bottom, and then he'd run the top. You know, I felt like he was able to keep his right sides a little more even than I was able to. So I tried to sort of mimic that the last run there, and you know, tried to get a win, but ultimately, you know, we're first racing to the chase. I didn't want to wreck. but definitely a good points night. So I'm happy with that.
And we had, we saw multiple incidents with several people with when they got the fresh tires, they got real loose and everything, and didn't seem to have too many problems with that. Was a pretty clean race for you and Keaton, and it was a fun race watching you guys battle it out for first place for those laps that you guys had, because I mean it was just back and forth, and then we weren't sure if you were going to get it, and then you got it, and then you lost it, but then you were still there and ended up holding off and getting second. Is there anybody you'd like to thank for your second place tonight?
Yeah, definitely give a shout out to everybody over at Third Wave Motorsports, Grayson Jade Photography, Adam, Jerry was in the race tonight, so glad to have him back. Team Conti for putting on the setup, Splash and Go Graphics. You guys for putting on the broadcast, and Bern for putting on the league as well.
Well, thank you.
Well, Nation, you got anything?
Fucker, nobody thanks me.
Nation wanted to get him. He wanted to jump him.
No, I was telling fucking Braze to get him.
Justin, you know how many prayers have to happen after one night in the booth with Nation?
I'm just my bleach. I'm going in the corner.
It is bad.
Did you say you're taking your
I
bleach to the
almost
corner?
called my security team as soon as I got in.
Well, you
there,
probably should.
You probably should with Nation in here. And nobody's
Yeah, but-
safe.
Yeah, the problem, my security team, it's a hole puncher. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and don't ever leave your water cooler sitting unattended on pit road. Never.
Well, I mean, if there's beer in it,
Nation,
then it's mine.
Nation will pay it. Yeah, and he'll redeposit the beer back in the cooler, Justin.
Oh shoot!
Hey,
He's one of those guys.
That's what I call a good night.
It is, isn't it?
It's redepositing the beer.
I didn't steal anything. I put it back.
You put it back, right, Nation?
It's only a problem
Refiltered.
if you drink it again.
Exactly.
That's the only problem.
It's no
God
problem if
damn.
someone else drinks it, though.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was dark.
There's people that do that, though, Nation.
Oh, no. I live in West Virginia. I know what they do.
They might not remember they
Just
do it, but they
saying.
do it.
They
Oh, yeah, they do it.
They don't remember it, huh?
There's probably YouTube videos of them doing it.
I think they purposely do it. I honestly do. I think they wake up drinking it.
Well, how could you accidentally do it?
You don't accidentally do that, Nation.
No. Hey, I just drink some dude's piss accidentally. No, that doesn't happen.
Wow.
I can't.
Okay, I regret asking Nation what if he had anything for tonight. Keaton, or not Keaton,
Don't do that again.
Justin, congratulations on your second place tonight. We look forward to seeing you next week in Bristol.
All right,
Oh,
I appreciate
Lord.
it, fellas. Y'all have a good night.
Justin, you have a good night too,
Justin.
man.
Alrighty.
God damn. I can't.
What?
You.
Oh,
my
no,
God.
no. Don't blame me.
Oh, yeah. Holy.
Blame. Hey, Hal's not here. We'll blame him.
Yeah, blame Hal. He didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, way to go,
Oh.
Brazy. You saved the whole interview. No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
You brought Nation into
didn't.
it, and
I
Well,
didn't so much.
I
fuck it
tried.
up.
I tried.
Fuck it up.
Tried to ask a question, and I regret doing it.
we got another interview left, so let's see how this goes. Nation, take it away.
Nope, not me. Nope, I'm gonna sit here quietly
Why? It's your
because
turn.
everybody hates me. No, it's not. I'm gonna
Yes,
sit
it
here with
is.
my
I did the
fucking
first one.
bleach.
I did the first one. Brazy
Cut
did
up
the second.
Lloyd. What's up, brother?
What's up, Nation?
How you been, man?
Oh, just living the dream out here.
Well, I mean, you had 2 weeks off. Come on. Wait, no, just 1 week. What the fuck?
Just
I can't math right now.
West Virginia math at its best, huh?
It is. That West Virginia calculator's working great, isn't it?
It's written on paper. So how was your race, brother?
Tiring. Couldn't do nothing. Had nothing for those front two, especially Keith.
Well, you had something for somebody.
Barely.
Third place.
Had something for somebody.
I had enough
fucking
for just
third,
myself to get her to the end. That's for sure.
I'll tell you who he had something for, Richard Holland, because he finished in front of him after Holland was haunting his mirror and his left side of his car for several laps there, Nation.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Richard Holland's the last motherfucker I would want in my rear mirror. What do you think?
I'll tell you what, I'd rather be him chasing me than me chasing him, because usually when it's the other way around, it don't go so well for me.
Yeah, he's beast.
Yeah, well, especially with how hard it was to pass here, so I just had to drive the absolute hell out of her and hope I didn't wear the tires out of it, but thankfully it took for fucking ever for the tires to fall off of it.
Did he just swear on the broadcast?
Oh,
Put me in jail.
don't
wait,
even
we do
stress
that all
it,
the time.
Dakota.
Never
I mean,
mind.
don't even stress that.
Put me in prison. It's over.
He knows I'm fucking with him because we do it all the time.
Of course. Well, the Nation's the broadcast booth. There's nothing that's going to go right. So,
Well, thank you for your confidence. So tell us about that. God damn
it's
it.
okay, Nation.
Tell us
This is why we
about
keep you around.
Somebody's got to have
I got-
confidence in you there,
Yes.
Nation.
So tell us about the last 5 laps. How did that go compared with Richard Holland?
It was a lot less stressful knowing I had finally put a gap on him. You know, I was able to. I'm
Right.
just glad that he had burnt his tires up a little bit more than I had, and I was able to just make a gap and then bring it to the end without having to wheel it too hard. So, all in all, I'll definitely take a third after how that race went from the start.
Well, you did a good job, obviously, but is there anybody you'd like to thank aside from me?
Well, I definitely got to thank the teammates.
Shut up, Brace.
I know they got into some incidents early in the race, and but I know Jacob had a good finish, and John was able to limp it home, but and Justin got into some serious contact. So hate to see it for those guys. I know they can finish strong, but I know they'll come back next week with a fresh mind. Thanks everyone in the league for running a great race. I know we had a little bit of a caution fest there for a couple laps, but we wrangled it back together and ran a good end of the race. So, and I really appreciate everybody in the front running me clean, running me hard, but running me clean. That's a lot of the reason I like running here. Everyone's fast, and
The way it is.
Definitely can't give up anything to anybody because they'll just take it if you let them. So, thanks to admins and for running the show, giving us a place to race every week. I really appreciate it, and for as long as I've been here, it's been a fantastic place to be. And thank you guys in the broadcast booth, especially you, Vern, for taking the time to put the broadcast up. I know you'd rather be on track right now, so I really appreciate that and everything you guys do for us.
I appreciate that.
He's going to be on the track tomorrow, you know.
Well, unfortunately, I run in another series on Wednesdays, so I don't run Wednesdays.
Oh, fuck. See, Vern, you just got to fucking...
You just got to pay attention,
right there.
Nation.
Pay attention. Yeah, like I'm going to pay attention.
You got to pay attention.
That's
I can't
asking
pay
a lot.
attention when I take a piss.
Oh my God. That's
Well, sometimes it's like, hey, look, a sprinkler.
Do you play in it, Nation?
What?
Do you play in it?
Well, no, the cat does sometimes.
Oh my God.
It's like, look, I'm a ballerina. I'm a sprinkler.
Oh man.
Oh hell.
You see what?
Yes, Dakota, you had to be involved in this.
That's okay. I expect nothing less. That's what I look forward to when it comes to you, Nation. You never know what you're going to get.
I know what we're going to
Yeah,
get
please
Please
tomorrow.
forward your
a lot.
complaints to Nation at.
No,
We-
fuck no.
We are definitely going to get a ton of prayers tomorrow. A ton of them.
Oh man, PETA's gonna be calling.
PETA, Alcoholics
ASPCA.
Anonymous, ASPCA, the FBI,
No, but
Microsoft, Mark Zuckerberg probably going to call,
what that little bitch gonna do?
and possibly Richard Childress and Elon Musk. I don't know what you did to Richard Childress.
Children. No, I didn't do anything to him.
Something about a water cooler.
No, that's the non-Chevy drivers.
Childress is a Chevy owner.
That's what I'm saying. So it's the non-Chevy drivers.
Oh, so who are you getting a call from? Tony Stewart?
I thought he drove a Chevy.
He owns a Ford team.
Fuck him.
Is he still part owner of Haas? Stewart? Is it still Stewart Haas Racing? I think it is, isn't it?
As of now, I'm pretty sure.
I thought I heard something about him possibly selling it, but I'm pretty sure that he's still part of it. But
It's so hard to keep up.
congratulations on your top 3 there, Dakota. It's
Thank you, sir.
gonna help for points in the chase, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna need every point I can with all these guys running the top 5, top 10. It's gonna be a long chase.
Yeah, and it sucks that you miss Wednesday nights now, man, but maybe next season we'll get you back on Wednesday night. We'll see.
Yep, we'll see how the full-length cup schedule goes.
We'll try to
Maybe
recruit
we'll
him
be done
back,
by
won't
then.
we, Nation?
Well, we're gonna try.
Oh, we're going to
But
recruit him back.
I don't think he's gonna want me around.
Why won't he?
I want you on
around?
track, Nation.
Mocking
on
the
track.
chat is hard.
Wait, what?
Are you mocking the chat now, Nation?
I haven't even looked at the chat.
I'm just saying. You're mocking that chat. They're getting on you about it.
Surprise, surprise.
Dakota, congrats, man. That's
Good job, Dak.
Thank you, guys.
Brazy, got anything you want to add for Dakota?
Congratulations tonight, sir. You had a hell of a battle with Richard, and made for a
Sound
great
like
race
you're-
watching there. So,
Announcing a golf tournament.
Nation, that would be more of this voice, and
You know those-
we could be.
It's kind of the same.
A golf tournament does involve a lot of alcohol, Nation.
Oh, I'm in.
You didn't know that?
No, I don't golf.
Congratulations on third. Go.
What do you think they're drinking out of those cups
Thanks, guys.
in their golf cart?
Congratulations, Dakota.
Thanks, sir.
I think they're drinking lemon water.
Lemon water.
Lemon water.
That makes perfect sense.
Lemon water. Well, they sell like Rolexes and shit there,
Lemon water.
That makes perfect sense.
I guess. They sell like Rolexes.
DMS, you could have come in here on your own.
Oh, I know.
DMS.
Hey, you know the race ended like an hour ago?
No, it wasn't an hour ago, but it was long.
Well,
enough
20
so
minutes,
that-
hour, same
You know the
thing.
race ended like an hour ago?
Oh, you got to turn that down. We're getting double feedback.
I did.
Damn professional commentator giving us double feedback, Nation.
That's fucked up.
It is.
What's going on, DMS?
Well, what a good race tonight, huh?
It was a good race. Only 5 cautions on a short track at Iowa. Not bad at all. It could have been worse. Could have been 10
Could have been.
cautions.
You're going to be in the car tomorrow,
I'm
huh?
going to be in the truck tomorrow night.
Nice.
Yep. I don't know how I feel about it, though, after watching tonight's race. I feel good about it.
Dude, it was only 5 cautions.
It was. It was a good race.
Took out quite a few guys though.
It was a really good race. I mean, Keaton broke out a can of ass whoop on him, but it was a good race. He broke out a keg of whoop that ass on him, Nation.
He whooped that ass.
He did. He was the man tonight, no doubt about it. But he's been that way for more than one race this season. So
But see, you don't have to worry about him tomorrow night.
no, yeah, Keaton will probably be
no,
here. That was
Isn't he the
Dakota
one that
that
just
said
said-
he. No, that was Dakota.
Oh,
Keep up,
fuck.
Nation. Keep
See, my
up.
memory is like a fucking hood ornament.
What do you think causes that? DMS, tell him.
He's got a memory like a chia pet.
No, their memory's way better than mine.
You give him too much credit on that one.
It's the pissing on the cats that's doing it.
Oh, you're probably right. Give
I
him
didn't piss on any cats. I just said I spun around like a sprinkler.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I would
I can
not
see.
be.
I can see
Cats
Dean
are
West
I would
and all the
not-
neighbor kids coming
When the
over to
sprinkler's
Nick
going on and they're
Nation's
like biting on it.
house while
I
he's
would
spinning
say.
in the yard with his sprinkler.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'd say something, but it's way inappropriate for YouTube Nation. You're giving
When
a
have we
gold-
not
you're
done
giving
that?
a golden shower to the wrong pussy.
Oh god!
So you said it anyway.
Wow. Good night, everybody.
I should have just said the
Probably
dog.
won't be back tomorrow.
Or some
He
shit.
said that he's spinning in circles, pissing on the cat. What's he doing? What's he doing? You guys answer
God
me
damn
that.
it! If you can't have fun with it, fuck it.
Exactly.
Oh, Jesus.
We probably just hinted this channel.
It'd
for
be all
being an
right. We got other
associate.
things to do.
It's all right. We'll just start a new one. We can start a new one, can't we, Nation?
Of course we can. We did this one.
You can't tell me it wasn't funny.
Dude, if we can't do anything that's not funny, we're not going to do it.
Oh. Even B&B's like, wow.
Really? You're shocked by that?
No, you knew what I was going to say.
Son of a
Nation.
bit. Yeah, I know.
You knew I was going to do it.
Yeah. I know.
DMS should have known.
We've been friends way too long for me
In
not to know.
DMS, I can tell you right now that there's a lot worse than that on this channel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A lot worse.
There was that one time.
The Hershey Highway one.
Yeah, that dude's probably sitting in a sperm bank doing shots right now.
Jesus.
What?
We got to end this broadcast.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you
We'll
for
see you
tuning
tomorrow
in.
if we're not banned.
We'll catch you tomorrow night. If not on this channel, it'll be on WFO Racing Network 2.
Band channel somewhere.
It'll be on channel 2. We'll see. But have a good night.